This is Love Your Work. On this show, we help you make it as a creative entrepreneur. I am David Cadavy. I've been a solopreneur for more than 10 years. I'm an international award-winning designer. I have written a bunch of best-selling books, including Design for Hackers and The Heart to Start. From Love Your Work headquarters in Colombia, yes, the country, I have interviewed titans of industry like Steve Case. I have interviewed best-selling authors like Seth Godin and James Altucher. I have interviewed experts on behavioral science, creators from a dancer to a chef to a Hollywood set designer, and visionaries on the cutting edge of creative monetization, whether that be self-publishing or blockchain technology. And from these conversations, I pull out lessons to share with you on how you can find your unique voice as a creative entrepreneur, how you can nail the right mindset to succeed, how you can be the first to capitalize on new opportunities to make a living making your art. So if you are new here, welcome. Again, I am David Cadavy. If you want to join us here on Love Your Work every Thursday, please hit subscribe on your podcast app. And if you want to get my free Creative Productivity Toolkit, sign up for that at cadavy.net/tools. You have heard the advice to find your passion. You've probably also heard the advice that finding your passion is bad advice. But if you shouldn't find your passion, then what should you do about your passion? Isn't passion important? New research tells us exactly what is wrong with quote unquote finding your passion. And it is the subject of this week's article. And before we get to that, I am really glad that Backblaze is sponsoring the show because I have been a happy Backblaze customer for a few years now, and so it's great to have their support. Now imagine that you tried to start up your computer tomorrow and your hard drive had failed and everything was gone. I mean, everything on your hard drive. Do you have a plan for that? Most of us have some documents on the cloud, but that is not a backup plan. Backblaze gives you unlimited backup, no file size restrictions for only $5 a month. They even back up your external drives. Backblaze is offering Love Your Work listeners a fully featured 15-day free trial. Just go to backblaze.com/loveyourwork, get their fully featured 15-day free trial. That is backblaze.com/loveyourwork. By the way, I feel like it's been a long time since I really asked for you to subscribe to the show. I know I do it at the top of every show, but like to really ask that you subscribe. Because I was looking at my stats the other day, and it looks like almost half of you listening aren't even subscribed to the show, which is really funny. You should subscribe. It makes it so much easier for you to get the latest episode. It doesn't cost you anything. And not only does it make your life easier, it also helps out the show. So it's win, 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 win. Please subscribe, please. So how do you do that? Here's what you do. You find the show on your favorite podcast app, and then you hit the subscribe button, which it should be on your podcast app. It depends which podcast app you use. Anyway, it's super easy. It's free. Please subscribe. Okay, here is the article. Science confirms, don't find your passion, grow it. You've heard the advice, find your passion. You've probably also heard the advice that find your passion is bad advice. Now, how could finding your passion be a bad thing? Don't we all want to enjoy what we do all day? A new study by Stanford researchers finally breaks it down. Expecting to find your passion keeps you from growing your passion. If you can't grow your passion, you can't accomplish anything. The study builds on co-authored Carol Dweck's research on mindset. If you have a fixed mindset, you believe your qualities, such as your passion for a field, can't change. If you have a growth mindset, you believe your qualities, such as your passion for a field, can change. If you expect that your passion is something to be found, you have a fixed mindset about passion. The study found that a fixed mindset about passion held people back. People with a fixed mindset about passion did three things. They expected things to be easy. They lost interest easily. They were less open to new fields. They expected things to be easy. They expected to be endlessly motivated by their passion in a given field. They lost interest easily. People with a fixed idea of passion lost interest more easily when things got tough. They were less open to new fields. People with a fixed idea of passion struggled to get interested in fields outside of their own. Now, it's not that finding your passion is a bad thing. It's that expecting to find your passion protects you from reality. The reality is that if you want to get good at something, things will get tough. When things get tough, are you going to have a fixed mindset Or are you going to have a growth mindset? If you have a fixed mindset and things get tough, you'll conclude that you aren't passionate about that thing. You'll give up. You'd better keep searching, you'll think. You'd better find your passion. If you have a growth mindset and things get tough, you'll conclude that you better keep working at it. You better keep practicing. With enough practice, you'll get the hang of it. You need to grow your passion. Notice that expecting to find your passion doesn't just prevent you from progress in a given field, it also prevents you from exploring other fields outside of your own. So if you have a fixed mindset, when you explore something new, you'll give up when things get tough. You'll conclude that you just aren't passionate about it. But if you don't explore fields outside of your own, you'll have less of a chance of coming up with original ideas. Great ideas come from combining fields. By all means, find your passion, as long as that means persevering through the hard work it takes to get good at something. And when you come across a new field, don't give up as soon as things get tough. That new field may be the gateway to a big idea. In order to find your passion, you have to grow your passion. Is Love Your Work helping you find the intersection on your love and money Venn diagram? Does it bring you the inspiration and motivation to make you into the person that you want to be? If so, we, together, you and I, can make this the show that we want it to be. I'm trying to make a nourishing and thoughtful show, and I could use your help with that. Please donate to the show. Just a coffee a month will help support the hosting and production of this show. Just a coffee a month will help spread Love Your Work's message, helping more people live a balanced life with a healthy definition of success. To donate, visit our Patreon page at cadavy.net/donate. Patreon is a platform that lets you support creators like me. Vote with your dollars and keep Love Your Work going at cadavy.net/donate. As a thank you, you'll get early access, bonus content, and a discount on Love Your Work merchandise. Learn more at cadavy.net/donate. That's cadavy.net/donate. Love Your Work is brought to you in part by our Patreon supporters, such as mini sponsor Roxana Maynard of Agility Alchemist at agilityalchemist.com, and top supporters such as Jeffrey Mason and Vitas Pankavicius. This has been Love Your Work, and I'm David Cadavy. The theme music for this show is At Sea by Dorena from the album About Everything and More, by arrangement with Deep Elm Records at deepelm.com. Love Your Work is a production of Cadavy, Inc.